Hi guys, right, today with our brand new subscription box, which is number 46, all about iris folding, we're going to be making this one. Look at this little beauty. Now this goes to show you that even though it's the iris folding, you can absolutely be using it to create your concept cards, such as twisted easels. So let's set that to the side for now. Now what we're going to do is I've brought in one of the panels that you get within your box. You actually get 12 of these ones. So what I've already done is I have chopped it down to 4x4. So I've already done this to 4x4. And then using the dies that you get within the set here, I've taken the love hearts, I've popped it onto my card, I've taped it down and I've popped it through my Gemini. Now it'll go through your junior, your midi and of course your larger die cutting machines. So I've cut that one just to save me a little bit of time so we can then crack on with the iris folding. What you get within your box is you get two templates. Now you get one for the heart and you get one for the tulip. Now what you're going to find is this matches your design. So all that I'm going to do is I'm going to then pop that on the back. Now you will notice this is the clean side of the die cut. So you will turn it over so you get that sort of rough side. That's normal because that's where you're going to tape all your papers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that onto my mat and I'm going to bring in my low tack tape and I'm going to secure it, and I'm going to secure it in two corners, and I'm going to do that so it's holding the template and it's holding my cardstock as well. Now within the subscription box, you get 3 of these pads and you get 72 sheets in each one. So you get a pink, a purple and a green. So when you pop some of them out, now you will need quite a few of these ones. This is how they look. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold them in half. And the reason you want to fold it in half is because you want that nice, crisp, clean cut fold edge. That's what's going to be showing, and that's what's going to make it really, really pretty. The one thing you don't need to worry about is if it's exactly folded in half. Don't worry about that, because that's not going to be seen. What's going to be seen is your folded edge. And I would go in with a scoring tool or your tool from your Ultimate Pro and burnish that so it's nice and pristine. So there's that one, and then what I've already done is a couple already. I won't need them all for this, but I thought I'll just have a few of them pre-prepared. At this point, what you can either do is take your tape runner or your low tack tape or a sticky tape or something like that. It's up to yourself, and you'll need your pair of scissors. So you can go around these all in the same colour or the design, because if I bring in this purple paper pad back in, what you've got is you've got deep polka dots, you've got more of a muted polka dot effect, you've got some bold edge to edge colour, so you can be mixing and matching, so you get a nice variety of designs and colours in each pad. So what you're then going to do to start with is, if you're going to then look at number 1, which I know on camera it can be a little bit harder to see, but what you've got is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc, etc. So you would then quite simply carry on. Now both love hearts are separate. So what I mean by that is this love heart goes from 1 to 9, and then this love heart goes 1 all the way to 31. The reason being is you might want to do them in separate colours, which you can do. So we're going to then focus on this larger love heart, and then all we're going to do is where it is number 1, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to secure my stencil a little bit more. It is a template, but some might refer to it as a stencil as well. So what I'm going to do now is where we've got the line of number 1, I'm going to pop my folded edge up against, and you can either tear it or use your scissors, and you're going to snip it off. We're going to take our low tack tape or our sticky tape and tape it down. That's it. What we can then do is come along and we're going to do exactly the same with number 2. I tell you what, let's go in with a full shade of purple, and we can start to see the difference very, very quickly. So I'm going to fold and burnish, fold and burnish. I would recommend doing the folding and the burnish at the start to get a good few of them on the go. And then what we do is exactly the same. So now we're looking at number 2. So all that I'm doing is matching up so that I know my cardstock completely goes over the edge. And you're not going to see the back of this, so don't worry about it if you think it looks messy. It's absolutely fine. So now we've done number 2. We can go into number 3, and we're matching up the folded edge of our pattern paper right against the line of number 3. So every now and again, what I tend to do as well is pop a couple of bits of low-tack tape just down the side to hold it in. So then what we're going to do is, we've done from number 3. Now the next one says number 10. So what you're actually going to do is you're going to look for number 4. So you're going to look for number 4, and then we're going to go to the other side. I tend to trim it in hand. So I get it to roughly the size that I want, and then all that I'm going to do is trim all the way around. So we're just taking away some of that excess, and what I'm going to do is let's trim a little bit more. So we've got a lovely combination of straight designs, and then we've got some nice curvature, and it adds detail to the eye. So then we can then tape that in. So that one, and then that one. And then tell you what, just to finish this bit off, we'll do number 5, so we can jump to our core colour once again. So we're going to line that one up. I know I need to snip round about there. We can then pop that over the top. I need to trim and trim. Do a little and often, and you know that you're going to get the right amount. I'm going to tape that down into there. So then what I'm doing is I would carry on. So I would do this love heart. I'd then come along and do this love heart, maybe in one of the other colours. So if I lift it up and lift that one up, lift the top up, and then what will happen is if I lift that one up, I'm going to take that tape, because of course you're not going to see that bit of tape when you start to build up your iris folding. So if we look into here, so you can see how you're starting to get that build up. As I say, once again, don't worry about this tape, because you'll have covered that by the time you start to layer up and layer up. But this is the start of effect that you get. So if I set that one to the side for now, and then what I'm going to do is this is how it starts to look. So see what I mean? No tape, because your layers cover it. So what I am going to do is I'm going to finish this one off. So let's line it straight back up over the top. And then we can come in here. And I'm going to show you how you can have a bit of a creative play on the design. You can then jump sections, add sections if you want. And what I mean by that is, what we're now going to do is we're going to do 19 and 20. And then we can then finish this off and assemble our card. So snipping and then taping. So let's go to our straight edge. So I'm just going to pop that whole one on. So we can then pop that one there, secure it. And then what we can do is let's do 21 and then 22, because what that'll do is that will square off the square. And then to finish it, I'm not going to do iris folding in the centre. I'm going to take a strip of my papers and I'm going to block it off. So let's go in with this one there, snip it off there, and you have got your own creative play when it comes to the design. So let's go in now. I'm going to go in. Let's go for a deep purple. Deep purple. Pop that over the top. Snip it off. Secure it. And that will be the iris folding design all done. So let's press it in, remove, take that tape off, securing, take that tape off, securing, and then look at that. We've got our lovely love heart. So this could be bigger. Maybe you don't want to do as much iris folding. Maybe you want to do the whole lot. Maybe you want to only do, for instance, line 1 and 3 and 5 and 7. That's entirely up to you. You're in full control. It's your box. So what we can do is let's assemble it. So I've brought in one of the card blanks. It's 5 by 5. I have done a score line from top left-hand side to bottom right-hand side, and that then creates our score. bringing that in, burnishing that, bringing in a piece of this gorgeous pink cardstock. Look at that. That's included. And I've chopped that down to 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. I'm going to add my adhesive on. And you will see that you've got a little bit of bulk on the back here because of the build-up of paper. So you can either use your glue gel, you might want to use your foam pad, but you can absolutely use your flat glue if you so wish. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come along, I'm going to pop it there, but I only need adhesive in this bottom half. So what we can then do is come along there, there, and then there. We can then pop that one in to play. And then to finish off, let's open it up. I've brought some strips in. So let's layer these because you can use them for decoration. We can then bring that in, layer over the top. So don't think you only have to use them for the iris folding. If you want to use them elsewhere, you can do. I'm going to pop that one across. Take our scissors, snip it off here, and then snip it off here. And then, included with the stamps, is the birthday wishes. So I've already stamped it out. So we've got birthday wishes. We're going to pop that one on with our tape runner. Secure it. We're going to then pop our foam pads on the back because you need something that's got a little bit of lift, and that's going to be the stopper. So let's pop that one on. We're going to then take this one, and then this one. We're going to pop that right into the middle here. And then there we go. Let's secure that one. And here we go. This is what we can be making with our subscription box, with our own little creative play by choosing what areas we're going to be doing our iris folding with. And that's just one of many designs that you can be making when it comes to subscription box number 46. And it's all about the iris folding.